Collective. This is Miss B Bold or Miss B, and this is the Music Messenger Tarot channel. And I am, of course, your music messenger. How are you guys feeling? Listen, Collective, I'm happy and grateful to have you here once again at my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a spread for you, and we're going to be seeing what's going on with you guys. And so, Collective, with that being said, and without further ado, come on, let's go ahead and get started. Listen, I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. I thank you so very much for tuning in. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you have not yet become a subscriber, please consider pressing that subscribe button for me. And if the read does resonate with you, do not hesitate to leave a comment and or press the like button as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Holy light and holy angels, what's going on with the collective and their love life? Holy light and holy angels, what's going on with the collective and their love life? What's going on with the collective? We have here the Hermit, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo yourself, okay? Make sure you can see the cards. What is the Hermit? What's the Hermit? Queen of Cups. The Strength. I feel like some of you are in hermit mode, okay? Meaning that you've been doing a lot of soul searching lately. Possibly some of you may be being spiritually enlightened, doing some soul searching, trying to figure out what you want from a connection, if you want a connection. Just really trying to understand yourself and seeking knowledge, seeking enlightenment about what it is that you really desire when it comes to love and a romantic connection. Yeah, we have here the Queen of Cups. This is an indication that, you're really searching your heart. You're trying to connect with your own emotions. The Strength card is here, which is an indication of one trying to be strong and possibly facing some challenges, okay? Some of you could be trying to emotionally heal from something that you just got out of, okay? We also have here the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're at a point where you are really focusing in on your own personal happiness and trying to find or figure out what your wish fulfillment is, what will really emotionally fulfill you. The Devil and the Judgment. This could be an indication that some of you may be tempted to go back into old destructive behavior patterns, okay? Go back to old ways. Go back to toxic connections with toxic people that may make you feel stifled. Codependent connections. And with the Judgment card being here, I feel like you're trying to take accountability for connections, toxic connections that you may once have been taking part in. And you're really trying to, have more discernment now. You're trying to forgive yourself and forgive others as well. Yeah. You're trying to make judgment calls, more, smarter decisions with the Judgment card being here. Yeah, we have here the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. I feel like with the Page of Cups being here, you may feel that, first of all, the Page of Wands for some of you could indicate that you want to feel excited again about love, and that and that you desire to be in a connection where you feel that there's a mutual attraction and mutual respect for one another. But the Page of Wands could also indicate that some of you may approach relationships in a very naive way. Okay. The Page of Wands is a very naive energy and sometimes does not hone in on things that are right in front of their face. Okay. Some of you may look past red flags. All right. So yeah, with the Page of Wands being here and the Two of Cups, this is an indication that some of you may approach relationships in a very playful way. Okay, very casual, lighthearted, and naive way. Okay. We also have here the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. Some of you may need to have more clarity, mental clarity about people you get into connections with. You may need to think more logically. There could be some communication coming in from your ex as well, with the Six of Cups being here, who's still nostalgic about you, or you're still nostalgic about them. Take what resonates. Okay. I'm going to retrieve these cards and we're going to continue. Okay. If you're not doing any soul searching, this Hermit card could indicate that you may need to do more soul searching and figure out what it is that you really want out of love as well. Okay. Let's continue. Can we get more? The Hangman. You know, some of you may need to surrender your control or your need to control a certain outcome as it pertains to a particular relationship or just relationships in general. All right. You may need to think about things from a different perspective. What is the Hangman? Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could be used to connections that are sometimes stagnant, connections that need connections that require you or your person to make sacrifices, more sacrifices for the good of the connection. That could be the source of a lot of conflict within your connections with this ex or with anybody in general. Okay. With the Five of Wands being here. The Lovers is here. Which could indicate that, as I stated, some of you may need to release your need to control things and make some sort of choice when it comes to love and partners. Ten of Pentacles is here. This is all about family and having a solid and secure connection. This is also about financial security. Maybe this is what you desire. You desire this, but there's a lot of conflict within your connections. Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Some of you want to see expansion in your love life, but you may need to like connect with your own emotions as to how to move forward. Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. Some of you get off into connections with people who are more focused on sex and a physical connection. Or there could be someone in particular that's excited about you, or that's attracted to you, who's a water sign. This is a very caring person. This is someone who is just as emotional as you, who feels good about you. This person is enthusiastic about you. And you may be thinking about moving further in this connection with this person because you and this person match each other emotionally. But see, here we go. Here we have the devil and the Queen of Swords. This is all about you being tempted to go back into some sort of toxic, destructive behavior pattern and needing to think logically and communicate effectively. I'm going to retrieve this card. Let's keep it moving. Can we get more? Can we get more? The Magician. What's the Magician? The Hierophant. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, your ex is showing up again. So someone is manifesting you. All right. They're manifesting a relationship with you. You could have someone new that's really digging on you, but you're still kind of healing and kind of like trying to figure out what it is you want. I'm thinking that you're entertaining someone new, but there's an ex here who's manifesting you pretty strongly, and they want a serious commitment. They're very nostalgic about you. This is someone who you have history with the Six of Cups being here. We have here the Nine of Pentacles. They like how independent you are and self-sufficient you are. Nine of Swords. They feel regretful about something, about a choice that they made in a connection with you. Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. This person really admires your loving energy. And they may want to they may be making plans to come towards you or travel towards you to come see you, or they see you as someone who they can have a future with. But see, we got this Ace of Wands and this King of Cups again. You got some passion going on with someone else that's more emotionally connected to you or more emotionally compatible with you. I don't know if this is the ex or the new person. Some of you may have a new person who's more emotionally compatible with you. And for others of you, you have an ex who is regretful about what happened, whatever happened between you two. And they're still you two connect emotionally, actually, regardless of whatever happened. Anything. Okay, so how's this person feeling? How's the ex feeling? Yeah, then I said they're regretful. Nine of Swords. They feel remorseful about something, about a choice that they made in a connection with you. They could have chose someone else over you. Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This person may feel like they put their career before you as well. This could have been someone who was an attention seeker, or someone who was very like career driven, wanted their success more than anything. Maybe they were becoming successful in something, and maybe their career was moving rather quickly. They were making good money. I feel like this person was like being head over heart with you at one point, and they feel remorseful about that. They feel remorseful about it. Yeah, this person is spying on you. They want to know what you're doing. I believe you're the Queen of Cups here. They miss your loving energy. They're spying on you, however they're doing it, or they're just curious about you. Yeah, there was some sort of sudden tower moment between you and this person. I'm not sure why though. It's not really giving me why, or the cards are not telling me what happened between you two. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some oracle messages. Can we get some oracle messages in regards to the spread? Unappreciated. Okay. Maybe in this connection with this person, you felt unappreciated. And I'm speaking of your ex that's showing up in this read. All right. Some of you just did not feel appreciated, even generally overall, in your connections with people romantically. You don't feel like you get your fair share of maybe you don't feel like you're being considered. Maybe you don't feel like you're being valued. You feel unappreciated. All right. Yeah. Reminiscing is here. I miss our inside jokes. You have someone who's reminiscing about you who misses you, though. Okay. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I can't make it up. Unfinished business is here at the top of the deck. We still have things to resolve and discuss. All right. Your person, your this ex feels like there's some unresolved issues between you two, and definitely they feel like there's some unfinished business. Anything else? Sabotage. Yeah, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. All right. Sometimes, I feel like this ex could have sabotaged a connection for whatever reason they chose to do so. But I also feel like you may have a tendency to sabotage connections, okay, due to some things going on with you personally. Some of you are naive when you are, some of you approach relationships in a naive way, and some of you may have issues with becoming codependent or having some sort of toxic behavior pattern. Maybe codependency is the issue here. Yeah, we have here absence. It says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. All right. Your ex really misses you here. Okay. I told you this energy is coming through very strong. Could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces, could be anyone. Can we get more? Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah. Someone is maybe your ex was very indecisive about you before, because maybe they had other things going on and they couldn't really like figure out if they wanted to prioritize you over everything else. Yeah, chaser is here. Maybe you were the one chasing your ex in the past. And I really genuinely feel that your ex regrets that. They are remorseful because they feel guilty about not putting their best foot forward. Anything else? Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Yeah, I don't feel like this person was being transparent with you, or at least that's their perception. That's their perception of it. Collective, they feel like they were not as honest with you or transparent with you as they should have been about what they. Yeah, I can't make it. You have an ex that feels completely guilty. I feel pain from the damage I caused. This person really feels is really trying to take accountability for what they put you through. Okay, this could also be the other way around. This could be your energy. Okay, take what resonates. But someone feels guilty here, and someone feels like, okay, I could have did better. I could have did better, and someone feels bad about possibly feeling as though they hurt you and disappointed you. So I'm gonna leave that there, and we're gonna go over to the song cards now. I want to share with you at the top of the deck, "Naive" by Gia Woods. Okay, some of you, like I stated, may approach relationships in a naive way. You may not pick up on red flags when you see them, and you may stay in a connection too long. Okay, "Confessions" is here by Usher. All right, your ex may want to confess some things to you. All right, whatever whatever that may be. "I'd Rather Be Alone" by Karen White is here. Some of you are in withdrawal mode, okay? That's why we see here the Hermit. Some of you are withdrawn at this time. You're really trying to figure out what it is that you want and trying to emotionally heal or trying to connect with your emotions to see how you're feeling about, getting into a connection or whatever the case may be. All right. Anything else? Anniversary, Tony Tone. Okay. This could have been someone who you were married to. This X, okay, because we did see the Six of Cups, which could indicate two people knowing each other for a very long time. There being history between you two. So for some of you, this could have been someone who you were married to. Maybe you and your husband or your wife are separated, or maybe you've been separated for a number of years. Okay, maybe your anniversary just came up, or they're thinking about your last anniversary with each other. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack is here. Your person, some of you, this could be an ex-spouse who wishes the best for you, because in this song, Leanne Womack really talks about how she wishes the best for her person and hopes that they do well and that they are happy in life, even if it's not with her. So yeah, you have someone here who really still loves you and respects you and puts you on a pedestal, even though they feel remorseful for how things went down. We have here Bonnie and Clyde by Jay-Z and Beyonce. Maybe you two were like Bonnie and Clyde when you were together. You really got each other. Look, All I Do by Stevie Wonder is here. This person thinks about you a lot. Okay, they think about you a lot. Is She the Reason by Destiny's Child is here. Okay, maybe there was some cheating going on. All right, maybe that's the reason why I seen the devil. Maybe there was some cheating going on in this relationship or in this marriage if you were married. Forget Me Nots by Patrice Rushen is here. This person does not want you to forget them, or they absolutely can't forget you. All right, collective. Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey is here. Okay, I told you this person cannot forget you. We also have here She Works Hard for the Money by Donna Summers. Okay, I also was picking up that this person really was like busy all the time. Okay, maybe they didn't prioritize you. Maybe they were very focused on their career, their job, or whatever the case may be. Okay, this is all that I have for you. This has been a bit of a peculiar read, but this nonetheless is for someone. I hope that this has resonated for someone and collective. Until we meet again, love, light, and God bless.